videos I probably never put out there. They're probably just for me to just record myself and my thoughts. I just finished doing a video for the store. And, you know, I mentioned how grateful I am about the business that I'm in. And I truly am. Yeah, it's great having your own business, you know, but I'm grateful, you know, that the business that I'm in is helping people. It's, you know, right now they're finding out that CBG and CBN is having some good effects, positive effects towards cancer. You know, this is awesome stuff, you know, and thanks to the hemp bill, you know, Donald Trump, I gotta say, he signed that hemp bill, you know, and got us going, you know, that we're able to help people with it, you know, not sell it in a gas station or, you know. Hey, listen, I'm a firm believer, man. Anything you buy, vending machine, you know, if you go to a vending machine, you're gonna get a vending machine sandwich. You could say the same name as what another company may have, but it's a vending machine sandwich. You know, I'd rather get boar's head from a deli than boar's head from a vending machine. You know, so just a thought. You know, gas stations. I mean, you're gonna ask the clerk, she's gonna tell you $10 in gas. You know, she's not gonna know what the hell they're talking about CBD. You know, go to a professional. If you're gonna go to a vitamin shop, go to a CBD shop like myself. You know, right now I'm looking to meet Saeed. He's the FDA inspector for my hemp license. I'm doing this right. You know, all my products I have, everything is. I have tags for everything. All my, you know, labs. You know, all the information on the products out. It's legit. You know, so right now I just took on a new gummy, Pro Leave. You know, a little annoyed with just CBD, but I still sell their gummies because people like them. But you know, they're selling to this one vending company that I'm not too happy with right now. Cannabox. You know, I don't know. Stay away from it, man. Tell me that you were gonna buy it in Cannabox and you came to my store. I'll give you 20-30% off, for real. You know, so just want to let you guys know always, man, that I love y'all and I truly care, and I see that you guys care about me, and I'm just grateful. You know, I just want to let you guys know how grateful I am. You know, I want to thank my beautiful wife Sandra. A shout out to my beautiful wife. You know, my family. You know, my sons. You know, Joseph, Joshua, and Jared. My beautiful daughter Vanessa. You know, who's always been an encouragement to me. You know, she's special. You know, and I just want to say thank you to my beautiful. How grateful I am for my beautiful. Thank you, God, for my beautiful grandkids. You know, Silas, Evan, and Roman, and you know, it's just. I'm just blessed right now. I'm getting ready to open up my shop. I just pulled into the parking lot. This may not go out, honestly, but I just want to let maybe even me know how grateful and thankful I am that my life has turned out the way it did. You know, who would have guessed, right? You know, a kid from the South Bronx, you know, homeless, you know, drug addict, you know, all kinds of different crap went on in my life, you know, so I'm definitely grateful. You know, we all have a story, you know, and my story, you know, went from, you know, the streets of the Bronx and heroin and, you know, to prison and, you know, Sing Sing and all the, you know, Maxi Maxes in upstate New York, and, you know, to ended up, you know, meeting my beautiful wife and, you know, moving out to, you know, getting out of the Bronx and moving to Staten Island, Queens, and Staten Island. From Staten Island, we came out to Florida. You know, my sister Ada helped us out and got us out here. You know, I'm just like really grateful. You know, there's no other way for me to explain how grateful I am. You know, my life has just been really a life of blessings. You know, a life of grace, God's grace. You know, His grace is definitely sufficient. Look, if I would have relied on myself, man, who knows where I would have been dead. You know, God, you know, sometimes we go through things in life and they're blocks and it hurts sometimes. Our pain is our own device sometimes because we want to go through things that we shouldn't go through. So there's roadblocks. So you could imagine, right? You're going through you're trying to tackle a ton of rocks. It's gonna hurt, you know, and that's what happens when we go against the force, against that, you know, G-force. You know, my boy calls it the G code, but I call it the God code. You know, God is the force. You know, He's the G-force in my life. You know, He's the one that sustained me, you know, picked me up and gave me a beautiful life with a beautiful family, a woman who loves me. I mean, loves me tremendously. Loves me the way a mother loves a child. I am so blessed with my wife, you know, and I love her, man. I can't even think of my life without my wife. it's funny that, when things go crazy, but the truth of it is, man, she has been such a tremendous blessing in my life. I would have been dead years ago. I would have never made it here. The grandkids, forget about that, But I tell you that my wife has been such a blessing. Her strength, her that Brooklyn, Puerto Rican cha-cha strength, she got it, my beautiful woman. Tell you, man, J-Lo gets all good looks for being Latina. My wife still has it, Latina, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, comparing my wife to J-Lo, that's right. What y'all gotta say? My wife is beautiful. She lovely, boy. See my wife, she don't look no 50, yo. But anyway, I just want to let everybody know how grateful I am. We're gonna be going to Vegas, and we're gonna be doing the CBD show. That's another thing, who would have thought, doing a CBD show in Vegas, check it out, just things are good, man. So just want to put this out there, and if I do put it out, I just want to let y'all know if ever, things in your life are looking dim, like drugs, alcohol, I've been there, man, and I know what gets you out is prayer. You got to push, and pray until something happens. PUSH, push. So just want to say thank you, and awesome, and getting ready to open up my shop. It's 11 o'clock. I got the inspector coming. Want to get the mop out of the front of the store. But thank you for taking the time. If you've gotten this far, man, just blessings to you. I appreciate you, and I love you. Only because I'm going to tell you why I love you. I'm going to tell you why I love, period. Because God loved me first. Because I do not deserve to be here. God's grace has me here. If you know my life, the book will come out. Down These Mean Streets is the name I'm thinking about calling it, my podcast. Down These Mean Streets, because there've been some mean streets. But you want to know something today that matters? We live off the past is something that we do for. I don't know. To me, it's like a bounce house, a trampoline. You jump on it, and you jump up, and the harder you jump on that tambourine, the lower you go, the higher you end up going. So I got that low. So the higher I am, and it's gonna get higher, it's gonna get better. My sons and I have a great idea for the future. Good stuff is gonna be happening with Cure Leaf LLC. So look out for that, and it's gonna be a family thing. The best partners in the world is your family, people that you love. People that they don't have to take it from you because you will give it to them freely anyway. So I love y'all. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful day. And always, if you guys are in need of prayer, 772-713-0921. Or whatever. Just text, need prayer. Ciao.